Hello guys, my name is Henry Kalama Jr. and this is your favorite space on YouTube, Real Talk. Yeah, earlier, in fact, before, life used to be all about which boy gets the girl, which girl gets the boy. And this is not a subtle dig at any person's sexual preference. That's none of my business, it's your piece of cake. This is a safe space, it's Real Talk for a reason. I mean, that's literally what the show is all about, where you can come on here and say your stuff. So do not feel triggered at any point during the show. I just felt like saying it. I mean, by new, it has nothing to do with what we have for you guys today, so don't sweat it out. Now, on today's show, we have what we call the Platonic relationships. I'm pretty sure many of you are curious to know what this particular one entails. What's the line that separates being in a Platonic relationship with someone or being stuck in a friend zone? I have no idea, but if you stick around on the show, we're going to learn what it all entails. So let's, how we do now. Let's say hello to the gang. I'll be right back.
My name is B-O-M-A Boma.
Yes, my people, my name is John Piles, but I'm popularly known as Shivosali as a Pepemo Philip 1. Yes. And me, I am Mr. Waiting the Talk. I am Lucky Kabwe, but popularly known as Mr. John the Englishman, aka Englishman Sound.
Yes. Hello, I'm Terry Banks.
Hi guys, my name is Limo.
Ibrahim.
Hi everybody, my name is Ruth Igbegile. You can call me the Radio Gurulette. I'm a broadcast journalist.
My name is Debbie Diamond. I love to be referred to as Delicious Delectable Debbie Diamond. Hi.
The Platonic relationship, does it involve touching? Does it involve... Yeah, I have these questions stuck in my head too, so I'm going to let the real gang tell us more on what this Platonic relationship whole thing entails. So don't go anywhere, I'll be right back.
Because which one is platonic again?
That's exactly what
normal friendship, I think. Just you be boy, I be gay. We're just friends like that. Is that not that's what it means? And no, but platonic, there's nothing wrong with that. We're just friends. But again, the people really even keep to that because you find out that once you get close to somebody, your intention might be platonic, but along the line you find like you start to develop feelings. So do we still have platonic relationships really?
Well, again, I feel like it's like giving the fish to the cat, So why would you want to be close to a guy and you say, well, no strings attached? Now, I'm saying this now and I feel like I'm talking to myself because my head is saying, you get it.
Are you not
that kind
member of that?
You get it. So I'm thinking about it right now, but again, it is what it is. Who said I'm not catching feelings for it?
Ha! The other supposed to know.
Go ahead.
Shots like Basala like this.
Let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead.
Well, a platonic relationship, I call it, in my personal term, I call it a confused relationship because it's like you want something, but you're not ready to have it 100% yet, but you still want to keep it close because I don't understand why you say we'll be dating as adults and we probably, sex is a compilation of activities from the feelings to the touching, the hugs, the kiss, the PDAs. And then you say you do all of this and then you won't have actual sex because that's what makes it platonic anyway. I really don't buy it, but basically that's my understanding of what a platonic relationship is.
Okay, it's an intimate and affectionate relationship without sex.
Why is it intimate? There's no sex.
You can attain intimacy without having sex. There's intimacy.
Yes, but what's talking about a platonic relationship here?
Platonic relationship, it's intimate, it's affectionate, but there is no sex.
It's if the feeling is mutual, if you want to touch me and I want to touch you, why? But we'll just still keep it platonic.
Sometimes they are allowed though.
How?
When you dread the girl. Let's say normally when they do those normal friendship, you just imagine when the girl goes, she carry everything you like. Sometimes after they play, you say what they do, you can't be taking slapper on your sorry for my word, you can't be taking slapper for them. So most times when they play, I feel do all those things.
Yes,
but it's not always.
Platonic relationship, as they imply, just normal friendship. You understand? You know, go say they right or they wrong for you to touch your normal, just a normal friend as a girl. Most of the times, women, our hand they move.
Yes.
So most of the time, blame us. and we are, you know, we feel talk the boy and girl, we are just friends. No.
Yes.
I feel they feel something for you, but based on say you don't put me on that friendship zone, that kind of zone. I know we want to do some kind of thing, but do some kind of time. Then when we want to hug, I don't necessarily go touch upside. So I would say it's allowed to touch.
Yes. But not
mistake.
always.
Not be say you now you're right.
What do you mean by that?
But you have to do it because of yes.
Are you serious?
So, the actual meaning of a platonic relationship, for me, the way I view it is highly relative to the two people involved. There are some platonic relationships that it's more like agape hug, you know, that church kind of hug, and they're fine. There are some that go all the way, they even make themselves come.
Okay.
But it's just that penetration they avoid. So, it depends on what they call it. So, yeah, in some cases it's allowed.
There's no way I would speak with my friend. Mostly if it has to do with emotions or something. Maybe something really has happened to me and my friend is not just going to look at me and say, oh, sorry. I want to cuddle her or him to say, oh, sorry. Oh, don't worry.
During the process.
Things will be okay. And you now be feeling, okay, you now be into the hand. What are you saying now? Come on.
Sorry, did you say
that.
kissing?
And she said touching.
Okay, touching. It depends on the part of the body you're touching now.
Excuse me, but then you not start touching now. Let me say, if it's the brother that has been liking the sister, if you not come and do hugging, you just come and do small hug. The next thing from hug, you not be entering.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go that far.
You know, you're not sense person, because that's how they say do platonic relationship. What kind of platonic relationship is that one?
No, it's more. That's why it's platonic. That's why.
Are there rules? Are there rules in platonic
The definition is clear.
relationships?
That's why you didn't get the definition right. You said intimacy.
See, listen. This is what I think it is. Platonic relationship are essentially.
Wait, hold up.
Can I give my
Hold
TED
up,
talk,
just hold up.
please?
Let me ask you something. Are we having a platonic relationship? Yeah,
Yeah, we are definitely.
I'm not being intimate, bro.
Who says we're not intimate?
Hey y'all, come look at this.
Come on. What's intimacy?
Okay, so these things are like steps, though on the negative side, not like I like any of them. So friend zone is what you probably have. Then eventually you're blessed enough to say, okay, we're dating. You're no longer like a brother to me or you're like a sister to me. Then they might put you up next the stairs on platonic. Then before you finally, you understand? So it's a huge difference. Friend zone, you're probably not even allowed to, you know, have more than 3 seconds handshake. You can't get hugged that Bobby will touch you, no. You know that stretching hug and all that. He's just my brother. Friend zone, she can introduce you to a boy that is toasting or a boy that she likes. Platonic, she owes you that faithfulness, but there are just some things you can do.
I don't know the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Well,
It's the
okay,
same
friend
thing,
zone is, we're not dating, no, but we can be shagging. That is a friend zone.
No, I don't think so.
I don't
know.
know. What
Friend zone is we
can touch, we can do everything, but let's not come and do the shagging.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's what your Bible will say, meaning that the water of Agidi is the same thing with Agidi, because if you leave it to be cold, it's Agidi.
Well, I feel a platonic relationship is the same thing with being friend zoned. Alright? Because
Okay.
you go after someone, you say, hi, I want us to have a romantic relationship. And they say, no, but I think we're just friends. I've been friend zoned. And that's the definition of a platonic relationship. Okay? You guys are just friends.
But someone
Nothing
still
is
has
happening.
a plan.
No ulterior motive.
No.
You're right, I cannot really act on them.
But
okay?
there are still, listen, this is the same issue I have with people who have besties. You say you have a bestie. Your bestie wants to lay you.
But you're my bestie.
Your bestie wants to get you laid. Are you sure?
Yes.
You don't want to lay me. Can you vouch for me?
Oh God.
So this is what we're talking about. No, for real. This is what we're talking about. You have a bestie, but then your bestie wants to get you laid. But you're not in his heart. He knows what he's after.
Okay. That friend zone. Now say me and you go be friends. Just that kind of friends where I didn't need you fit call me. But this platonic relationship now,
Very close.
you are close, you get very, very close to the person. But there is no that kind of sexual thought, go fit happen.
Oh,
You understand? You are very close. The people go to say, I have boyfriend and girlfriend, but to you know that nothing they happen.
Yes.
She just they come around and the rest. But that friend zone, you be girl, I be boy.
Yes.
I be your friend. You understand me?
You don't have that close relationship.
No, we no dey close now.
Yes.
How far you dey? Fine, no, you see for road.
Hey.
But of course, we all have friends of the opposite sex, but it depends on how you define that particular friendship and operate the friendship with that particular person, you know. And sometimes some people are your friends, but they really want to take it a bit higher or drop it a bit low. You might not know, and some people find it difficult to talk. But yeah, there's a possibility. Yeah, I have female friends.
It's possible. It is possible, but these days, if you catch me inside room, I catch you inside room, we sleep daybreak and the thing do me one kind. And you know now, we can just help ourselves out.
It's possible to be friends with the opposite sex, but be rest assured that feelings will creep in, whether you like it or not. Feelings will, it might be intentional, it might not be intentional. It could be during this period, because I remember this day I was really down and Ruth had to hug me. You know, babes, it's okay, everything will be fine. And if you're my friend and I'm down and you say, oh, it's okay, everything will be fine, and I'm like, I think I like giving hands on a bed, but it's okay. So feelings to come is normal, but you can fight those feelings. I think for me it's more or less like it's a conscious reminder of myself, like, guy, you can't go beyond this. But I think that the reason why it's like that for me is because of this. You get, so maybe if there was nothing here, I probably would say, man, can I use the F word? I could say fuck shit, man.
Listen, like I said before,
Yes.
a man and a woman, they can be just friends, but the woman might think she's just friends with the man.
Yes.
But we men, you know, they get that kind of thing once in a while for our system, but we need the right bring them out. It's possible to be friends with the opposite sex. You can be friends, but you know your limit. You understand? Just know your limit and your boundaries so that the friendship will last. No play that kind of play waiting they talk about. No now.
Because you know a chief.
See, women they are somehow. I will allow my platonic friend come. They very close to my. She will just knock my girl come out take her position when she jealousy.
Yes, they are very
jealous. I no fit.
First off, my platonic friend, she's platonic because we are doing something, but not just sex itself. So she's actually like the side chick to the real bae. Hell no, they can't know themselves, because the idea of having a platonic is that one day it will be better. Madam, a side chick can't be friends. Nah.
What happened?
I don't know.
You don't want the platonic friend because you have been gossiping your boyfriend to your platonic friend. You don't want the boyfriend to not come and hear everything.
No,
You're guilty of that.
because in between the line of the platonic relationship, Nina, it's very possible that I've started catching feelings.
It is the same thing.
And then if I've started catching feelings, it depends on the time of the hanging out. If it is the period where nothing, I can hang out. But if it's the period where feelings started coming in, because now the real bae, I'll have to be like, hi babes, and then maybe that might just turn my platonic guy off, and the guy will be like, oh, okay, you know what, if you're just cool with your guy, let me just pull back. And me, I'm like,
because the platonic guy, something is I shall be
leave it now.
No, it's not possible. Because if you're my platonic friend, why not? And I assume that, okay, my bae or my husband would know you because maybe we'll be talking on the phones and all that. So why not? Yes, I can hang out with you and my husband.
They can totally hang out. You're my friend. Yes, you're my friend. You're not her friend. Or even if you're her friend, you're first my friend. So you should be loyal to me more than you're loyal to her. So I do not expect you, my friend, who knows a lot about me, to now overshare.
Hi there, my name is Irvin Allen, aka the Style Vlog with the double G, aka the Dawn of Style. Well, I'm gonna be giving a tip on how to maintain a platonic relationship. It's not absolute, but you can try it. It works for me. It might work for you. Basically, I'd say know your boundaries. Do not be an overthinker. A lot of times, you know that ladies act in certain kind of ways and you think it's the green light. Once it's a platonic relationship, forget about that. Constantly kill the thoughts in your head, put that in the friend zone completely, and see as you die. This is real talk.
Platonic relationship, I'm sure you've learned 15 or so, because I've been taking notes like all through the show, and trust me, I will go after your question whether she really friends on me or we did a platonic relationship. Yeah, that's me. Now over to the game session. On today's show, we're doing we're going to play games, so we're doing the trivia. I'll list a bunch of acronyms for these guys to tell me their full meaning. The TGIFs, the ones we use during our conversations with people online. Those are texting acronyms. I'll have them pronounce or tell me what they really mean, each of those acronyms. So sit back, relax, and let's have fun. I'll be right back.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Be right back.
Be right back.
Both sides. BTS. Yes. Both team to score now.
BTS.
BTS, is it bullshit? No, it's not bullshit.
I don't know.
But for good.
That's it for today, guys. My name is Henry Kalama Jr. and this is Real Talk. Join me next time on this same space for another exciting one. You know the drum now.